Hello and welcome back to another Fan in the Stand video. And today this video was not planned. This is being filmed literally like an hour, just over an hour after the news has come out. And as you can see here, I think you know what we're going to be talking about today. Everton have been handed a 10-point deduction, and that is with immediate effect. And that is due to a breach of profit and sustainability rules. So in this video, it's going to be a quick one talking about what's happened, a few other things about Everton, other clubs, and just giving you a quick run through of what actually has happened. This is going off of Sky Sports and a few other news outlets that I've seen, such as David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano. So, hope you enjoy this video. I'm sorry Everton fans, this is going to be a difficult one for you, but let's go. So, as I said, Everton have been handed a 10-point deduction, immediate effect. And we're going to go through a little bit of the statement first, and then we'll go through the full one in a minute. So, Everton say they were shocked and disappointed by the ruling and have vowed to appeal. Both the harshness and severity of the sanction imposed are neither fair nor reasonable reflection of the evidence that they submitted, said the club. The deduction, which was meted out by an independent commission and will be imposed with immediate effect. It's the largest in the history of the Premier League and plunges Sean Dyche's Everton into the relegation zone. So it puts them 19th, 4 points, same as Burnley, but Burnley are below them due to goal difference. So Everton are now 2 points from survival, despite them originally being on 14 points. So, according to the Premier League, Everton admitted during a 5-day hearing it was in breach of the Premier League's profitability and sustainable rules, PSR. So they've gone in to the big hearing and they said, yes, we've breached the rules, whether that's intentional, unintentional, they've breached the rules. And that's fair enough, they've admitted to that. Many clubs have done that before, with other things and a few money things. The Commission determined that Everton's PSR calculation for the relevant period resulted in a loss of £124.5 million. Wow, that's quite a lot of money. As contended by the Premier League, which exceeds the threshold of £105 million permitted under the PSRs. So that's about 20 million, just under 20 million they've breached it by. That is quite a lot if you think about it. Well, in football terms, that's not really a lot of money. But in normal terms, 20 million is a lot of money. So a loss of £124 million. After narrowly avoiding relegation to the Championship last season, Everton were 14th, as I said. But now they are, and they were 8 points above the bottom three, but now they've been dropped straight back into it. 4 points. I think it's -3 goal difference. Big problems there. I do still think they will stay up though. I do think they will stay up. We will see. We'll come on to that in a minute with their fixtures and everything. So, Everton were referred to an independent commission by the Premier League in March. I'll do a bit of a background here for you. For a potential breach, as I said, of the PSR. The club, they said they would robustly defend and strongly contest the charge ahead of a hearing which took place last month. While the nature of the alleged breach has not been disclosed, Sky Sports News, so a lot of this has come from Sky Sports News, they were the first on it, understands the charge related to interest payments on the cost of building the club's new stadium at Bromley Moor Dock. So the payments are to do with building their brand new stadium, Moor Dock, and that's the profitability and sustainability. So you can see where this is heading. And we're going to go through quickly Everton's full reaction here, their statement they released on their club's socials. So I'm just going to read this through for you. In a statement, Everton said, Everton Football Club is both shocked and disappointed by the ruling of the Premier League's Commission. The club believes that the Commission has imposed a wholly disproportionate and unjust sporting sanction. The club has already communicated its intention to appeal the decision to the Premier League. The appeal process will now commence and the club's case will be heard by an appeal board appointed to the Premier League's rules in due course. Everton maintains that it has been open and transparent in the information it has provided to the Premier League and that it has always respected the integrity of the process. The club does not recognise the finding that it failed to act with the utmost good faith, and it does not understand that this has to have been an allegation made by the Premier League during the course of proceedings. Both the harshness and the severity of the sanction imposed by the Commission are neither fair nor a reasonable reflection of the evidence they submitted. The club will also monitor with great interest the decisions made in any other cases concerning the Premier League's PSR rules. Everton cannot comment on this matter any further until the appeal process has concluded. So there's a lot to unfold there in the statement. They obviously believe that it's unfair, disproportionate, deduction, punishment. They said that they were fully open to the Premier League, to the court, to the board of what had happened, and they've always been transparent, and they do not understand why the Premier League has done this, and saying that they haven't, because there has to have been an appeal. And yeah, they will monitor other cases, which we'll get onto in a few minutes, such as Chelsea, Man City. We will see there. But Sky Sports News Chief reporter Carv Solikol, I think I've said that right, might have been incorrect, you know him by face, there'll be a picture on here somewhere. And this is what he said in his little piece on Sky Sports. If you look at the written reasons from the Premier League's Independent Commission, they say that this is a complicated case. To make it as simple as possible, Everton have been found guilty of breaking the Premier League's FFP rules, so that's financial fair play rules. They are called the profit and sustainability rules. What they mean in their most simplest terms is that the clubs are allowed to lose a maximum of 105 million. The Commission has looked at this case, and it has decided that in the period of the 2021-22 season, so that's not last season, so we're in the 23-24 now, then we have the 22-23, and then we have the 21-22. So 2 seasons ago. So Everton ended up losing 124.5 million in that season. There are lots of reasons why that may have been. In the COVID period, lots of clubs were hard hit financially. We're talking about a period where Everton spent a lot of money on players, a lot of money on players. Big wages, and it didn't really go that well from the pitch, and they were trying to cut losses, trying to cut costs. They had some awful seasons. Last season, season before, just went bad. We're also talking about a period where Everton are trying to build a new stadium as well. Everton have also been hit with the fact that Alisher Usmanov, who had commercial relationships with the club, has been sanctioned. So that source of funding has been closed off. So there you go, there's more reasons why there's loss of money. And this is the biggest sporting sanction ever handed down by the Premier League. It has a massive impact on Everton's season, and it has a big impact on whether they go up or stay down. The other times it's happened to Premier League clubs, to Portsmouth and Middlesbrough, both teams have ended up being relegated. So what does that say? Let's unpack that again. So Everton lost a lot of money because of COVID. They spent a lot of money on players. COVID, I mean, they couldn't have the income coming in. The Alisher Usmanov had commercial relationships with the club, has been sanctioned, so there's no source of money coming in there. There's a lot of reasons why Everton are losing loads of money, but the biggest one is the stadium at the moment. So, if they go down, they could be even more trouble because they won't have that. They will have a parachute payment, but they will not have that Premier League TV money. What happens then? Could they go down and down and down and down? Who knows? But I do think that Everton will stay up this season, despite the deduction. They're on a good run, great form. They've been pushing up. They were quite a few points ahead of relegation zone. Let's find what I said. They're doing quite. They're on 14 points this season, so they're about 8 points ahead. But they've dropped down in the relegation zone. They have got a tricky fixture list coming up though. November the 26th, they got 4:30 kickoff, Man United at home. Then they got Nottingham Forest away, Newcastle at home, Chelsea at home, Burnley away. That's quite a tricky fixture list. If they can bounce back from this deduction and keep the form going, they'll be fine. And I think they will, because they're better than at least 3 teams in the league. But this could have a massive impact on the club, the fans and the players. Mentally, physically, we shall see. But yeah, other cases, as Everton said, they're going to be monitoring other cases closely, such as Chelsea, Man City. Man City supposedly 115 breach of financial fair play. Nothing's happened. If they got the same punishment, they could go down, 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 but that won't happen because it's Manchester City. Chelsea also FFP rules. Abramovich, apparently some dodgy payments going on there. They could also get some points deductions, which they should if this has happened with Everton. But who knows? Who knows? But this is the biggest one so far. I do think they'll stay up, unlike Middlesbrough and Portsmouth did. But yeah, we shall see. What do you think? Will they stay up? Will they go down? Who knows? But I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a quick one. Just wanted to hop on it quickly, give you a little bit of a background of what happened with Everton, and if any more developments happen, I will jump on, maybe on TikTok, maybe on here. I will let you know as soon as I know, find out. But some questions for you guys. Would you like to see live videos, maybe games, maybe a few live conversations about transfers, when the January window opens, about games, anything that's happening about this, the Everton problem? What do you think of the new setup? Do you like having this here? Do you prefer it up there, out the way? In terms of shirts, what shirts would you like to see? Because I can get some different ones. In terms of wearing the shirt, what would you like to see? Because I had Tenerife last time. I've got a limited edition Dortmund one. Would you like to see just English clubs? Would you like to see a variety of clubs? You let me know. And of course, at the end of this video, I have to tell you, the history of Wrexham is making a lot of progress. The video is coming. It might be in the new year, it might be just before Christmas, maybe just after. We shall see. But leave in the comments what you want to see the next podcast on. Maybe on next week, next Friday. We shall see. Might be another upload midweek, but there will definitely be at least one video next week. Check out the Fan in the Stand dotted line website to check the articles, the match reports, all going up. There's loads on there already, and there'll be 3 more. But there's 3 on it coming out. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have Brighton against Everton, we'll have Brighton against Ajax, and we'll have Brighton against Sheffield United, all coming up on there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, thank you for the support so far. Had loads of views on my videos, on the shorts, some subscribers, some likes. Thank you very much, it's really appreciated. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.